Your service pages are the most important pages on your website. If they're not bringing in leads or converting visitors, then you're doing yourself a disservice. Today, I'm going to show you the exact layout that helped one of my clients triple their calls in just over a month. No fluff, no overcomplicated strategies, just a proven formula that works. I'm Madison Tallarico, an SEO consultant with 5 years of experience helping businesses dominate search engines and convert traffic into paying customers. By the end of this video, you'll know how to build a killer service page that not only ranks on Google, but drives action from your ideal audience. Let's get started. A service page is just a dedicated landing page for one specific service that your business offers. Think of it as an online salesperson. You just want to make it clear to Google and your potential customers what exactly you do and how you can help them. Here's 2 reasons why it's super critical. The first one being that they just rank higher on Google. When you focus on one service per page, search engines know exactly what your page is about, which improves your rankings. The second point, they just convert better. Like, visitors don't want to play a guessing game and scour your page looking for whatever your service is. Ambiguity will kill your website. So just make a clear, focused page that when they arrive to your page, they think, yep, that's the one I want. For example, a HVAC company that I work with had several pages that targeted multiple services. They had a page that had service and repair on it, and then they had another page that had installation, service and repair. Nothing was ranking, and all their visitors were coming from branded keywords. And that's a keyword that just has their brand name in the keyword search. So not ideal, obviously. And what I did was I created separate pages for installation, repair, and service for the different systems that they work with. And then I optimized them for the right keywords, put clear calls to action, and it was just that simple. They started ranking and the calls and bookings started increasing. So the key to take away from that is to treat each service like a product with its own dedicated page. And when your pages are dialed in, they just convert better. So before you start to write or design your service page, you should do some preparation work, because it's more than just chucking stuff on a page. It's really about strategy. So right now for you, I'm going to lay the groundwork for a page that ranks high and converts. So the first step you want to do is identify your target keyword. And that's just your primary keyword, and it should follow the formula, your service plus location in most instances. And so if you're a plumber in Sydney, your keyword might be emergency plumbing Sydney. This just tells Google and your potential clients exactly what the page is about. And I would advise you to use Google Keyword Planner or Ahrefs free keyword generator tool to confirm that people are actually searching for that chosen keyword. You should cover all the services on your website, but I wouldn't start with ones that have no search volume. You really don't want to waste your time doing that. Start with the keywords that have a decent search volume in the hundreds, 2000s with a low keyword difficulty. That's what I recommend. Next, you need to understand the keyword intent. Without getting too complex, there's 3 types of keyword intent. This is basically just what people want to achieve when they search. And that can be transactional, commercial, or informational. Transactional keywords are they want to buy, they're ready to buy, they can make a converting action. Commercial is the comparing options. And informational is they want to learn about something. What is this? How to do this? Service pages generally fall under the transactional intent category, and they do spill into commercial as well, because obviously naturally if someone's searching for an installation, they might be still comparing options. But for the most part, they're transactional, and you won't need to worry about informational for these pages. The third step is you want to research supporting and semantic keywords. Think of these keywords that just flesh out your page. Use Google's People Also Ask section or related searches to identify phrases like, how much does HVAC service cost? Or how often should I service my air conditioner? Including these throughout your content helps boost relevance and helps answer questions that your visitors may have. However, you do need to stick to questions that specifically match the intent that we discussed before. So there's transactional questions and then there's informational questions. You want to be answering the transactional based questions. When a keyword has an informational intent, you don't want to put that on a transactional page. It doesn't work. You want to put that on a different page. Step number 4, define your ideal client avatar. Who are you actually speaking to? Understand their pain points, their goals, their questions. So they might be a person whose air conditioner broke down. What's their goal? They need a fast and reliable service. What's their question? How much does it cost? Very simple. Lay that out. Your content should feel like you're speaking directly to them, addressing their concerns, and then offering your solution. So this preparation matters because it's like you would build a house. You wouldn't build a house without a foundation. So you need to know your keywords. You need to know your audience, the needs, and then your service page becomes more detailed. It becomes more customer focused. You don't want to create some garbage that doesn't rank. So do the prep work and your page will deliver real results. So what is the perfect service page layout? Now you've done the prep work. It's time to build the service page. A great service page isn't just about looking good. It's about guiding visitors from landing on your page to taking an action. So let's break that down section by section. Here's the framework that I use for every high converting service page. Let's break it down starting from the most important part, and that is the section above the fold. The fold is the first part when you don't scroll. It's just this part that's already there. And this is where you make an instant impact. The moment someone lands on your page, they should know exactly what you offer and why they should stick around. Here's what you need to include. Start with a clear H1 header featuring your primary keyword. For instance, if your keyword is split system installation Melbourne, use that as the header. Then add a short paragraph that outlines your service and solves their biggest pain point. Speak about that. You could say that your technicians provide fast, reliable installation, offering year-round comfort, hassle-free. 30 to 60 words is ideal. And then include a strong call to action. Call now for a free quote. Book your installation today. You can also put a form in that section next to this H1 and paragraph, which I've seen for service-based businesses, and it seems to work pretty well. But just don't overwhelm people in this section. Keep it clear and concise. Action focused. You want them to take an action in this section. So I would include a high quality image or clean graphic that represents exactly what your service is. All right, so you completed the above the fold section. Now it's time to work on below the fold. Once you've captured their attention, the next sections are all about building trust and answering the questions your visitors are already asking themselves. So first, what I would do is include a testimonials or reviews section. This is where you show real feedback from your happy clients. Use a Google review snippets or slider. I don't recommend doing other testimonials without the Google branding. It just builds the best credibility with the Google logo and a link straight to those reviews so they can see them. Establishes credibility, helps them trust you faster. I recommend putting this further at the top than putting it down below. Next, I would include a problem solution section. This is where you speak directly to your audience's pain points. Use a simple formula, PAS, problem, agitate, solution. Identify the problem. Tired of dealing with unreliable installers? Agitate it just enough. A poor installation could cost you more in repairs down the line. Then offer your service as the solution. Our licensed techs ensure this, this, and this. Right? Very simple formula, but if this format doesn't really feel like your business, then you can swap this out for a before and after section. You show the transformation that your service delivers. Either approach works as long as you're solving their problems. This layout isn't just about looking pretty. It really guides them through a journey and plays on the psychology. The above the fold grabs the attention and then tells them they're in the right place. The reviews build the instant trust, and then the problem and solution section connects with their frustrations and shows you can help. It feels like that you're directly talking to them. With these elements, you've pretty much covered the biggest reasons why people will stay or leave your page. So we're just getting started. After this section, I would include a why choose us section. You've done the main structure of your page. So let's focus on why you're the best choice. This is the why choose us section. It's all about making your value, your unique selling proposition very clear. I would start with a headline that connects with your audience. For example, why city homeowners trust us for X. Notice how it's not just about you, it's about them and their needs. So underneath that, what I would do is add 3 to 5 bullet points or short statements that highlight your unique strengths. Those things could be you have a lot of experience, so over 20 years experience, you're licensed and insured, you have a satisfaction guarantee, you've got a same-day service available. You can put your unique strengths there. This is where you just remind them why they should pick you and not the other guy who's your competitor down the road. After this, outline a simple step-by-step process that is required to do your service. So for instance, step 1 is contact us for a free quote. Step 2 is we assess your needs, provide a transparent estimation. Third is you complete the installation to the best standards, the high standards, whatever. People love clarity. They don't want anxiety about what the process is. So keep it clear, and it helps them feel confident about they can actually proceed and contact you. I would include some awards, certifications, guarantees in this part, some badges, banner of sorts. These things really work well and they do make a difference in the end. After that, I would go into a benefits and features section. Think about this section as answering the visitor's biggest questions. What's in it for them? You want to focus on how your service solves their problems and makes their life easier. A structure that has always worked well for me is you have a card layout, a 3x3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The main benefit in bold, and underneath that include a short description of the related feature. The key here is to really focus on how your service helps the customer, not just what you do. So instead of saying we offer preventative maintenance, say we prevent X, save you X with our service. It's all about the framing. You've got to focus on their needs. So this section really works because it reassures them that your service isn't just good, it's exactly what they need. So I would supplement this with another unique section, which is an interactive element. This is where you can take it to the next level. These interactive elements keep your visitors engaged, and that really is a big ranking factor with Google. So they don't just look cool, actually provide value with this unique element. One idea you can use, which is very simple, is a quiz, something like not sure what service you need, take our quiz. This helps the person find the exact solution they're looking for. And it does make your page more interactive and builds a bit more credibility. And I wouldn't forget here to include a video, a quick 1-minute clip explaining your service, showcasing your team at work. It just adds the personal touch and builds trust. A video selling your service it's not going to do you any harm. It can only elevate your page. So it really is good practice to add a video if you can. These interactive elements, these videos, they really are powerful and they boost engagement. They improve your SEO because people stay on the page longer. After that, I would add a frequently asked questions section. This way you answer the questions, the direct questions they might have. If you do this right, this section can really do wonders, and it basically clears up any doubt before they even try and call you. So you've basically closed the deal already. I would pull questions from Google's People Also Ask section, like I mentioned earlier. You just type in your target keyword and you'll see different questions there. And then if you click a question, more questions will appear. And then just listen to your potential clients, listen to what they say, what questions they ask, and you'll have a great section. I would structure it, write each question clearly. How much does it cost to install a split system? Keep your answers short, direct, helpful. You don't have to give the exact price, but you could say it's typically starts at this price depending on size, complexity, and whatnot. And you can subtly add in your keywords here. Whenever it makes sense, don't keyword stuff, and this will boost your SEO whilst answering their specific questions. So these are just great objection handlers. For example, do you offer same-day service? Yes, we provide same-day split system installation depending on availability. Call us to secure your spot. It's just key to address these doubts and hesitations before they even, call you. They might not even call you if you don't have a specific question. So just make it targeted and it will help you close the deal. After that, I would go into a service area section. So if your business serves specific locations, it's important to mention that on your service page. While I do recommend that you have specific location pages for SEO, which are much better, you should still reassure visitors that you do work in their area. I would include a list of the most prominent service areas or suburbs, and then add a map showing the coverage, saying something like, we proudly serve Melbourne's eastern suburbs, include 3 or 4 suburbs that are the most prominent. And then if you serve a large area, like a whole city, you can divide that into the regions of the city. So northeast, south, west, whatever. It just makes it easier to digest. And for visitors who might be unsure if you service their area, you can add a simple contact or call to action that says, not sure if you service our suburb, call us today to confirm. And that little reassurance just can turn a hesitant person into a customer. So you've now got into the final piece of the page, which is the last call to action. And this is where you tell visitors exactly what to do next. I would keep it pretty simple with a contact form, minimal fields. Really don't stuff this with unnecessary stuff. Just go name, contact details, the service they're interested in. Just keep it clean. People don't want to fill out information that's not strictly necessary. So just keep it clean. If scheduling is a part of the service, I would embed a booking calendar. Obviously, this is great because it just lets them book in without you even lifting a finger. And it just reduces that friction and allows people to commit. And then you can add one last kind of nudge or incentive. Sometimes I've seen on service pages where people add a discount if they book through the form, $50 discount if you book today through the form. And this just leaves them with a good feeling about your service. So remember, when you use this last call to action, make it all come together, make it clear, compelling, and that's it. There you have it. That's the perfect service page, step by step. If you follow this layout, you'll create a killer service page that ranks high, builds trust, converts visitors into customers, And hey, if you want the entire layout as a free guide, what you can do is you can sign up to my newsletter. The link is in the description, and you can get exclusive tips and strategies that I don't share anywhere else. And if you want to learn the strategy behind these pages, how to satisfy keyword intent, like I mentioned earlier, there may or may not be a video right there because this is my first video. There will be a video there soon. But thank you for watching.